Psalm 105:1 says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples." We see three things here that God calls us to do. The first is to give thanks. The second is to call upon his name in the place of prayer. And the third is to make known his deeds to all peoples. First, we give God praise. We thank God for all that he has done on our behalf, all that he has given to us that we don't deserve. So instead of focusing first on our lack, on what we don't have, we focus on what we do have, what God's given to us, and we thank God for it. Next, in prayer, we call upon his name. Prayer is the conversational part of the most important love relationship in our lives. Most of us begin in prayer seeking God's hand rather than his face, right? We begin asking God for all the things that we need. And if all we do in prayer is ask God for his hand, we may miss his face. But if we first seek his face in worship and praise and thanksgiving, then he will gladly open to us his hand and give us all that we need. All true prayer starts with an invitation to adoration. As Jesus taught us to pray, "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name." We call upon your name. Father, you are a good God, and I'm going to be grateful for everything that you've done. Hallowed be your name. Your name, Lord, tells me all the things you promised to do in my life. You are my healer. You are always present. You give me power. You are my forgiver. We call upon his name today, and we give him thanks. So let's treasure his name as infinitely valuable here on earth as it is in heaven. Father, you do all things for your glory and for my good. So as we begin with praise and we give thanks to the Lord, and then we call upon God's name in prayer, we next want to be the answer to our prayer and share his goodness with others, making known his deeds to the peoples that are around us. So today, let's ask the question, who is the one that you can pray for by name today to have an authentic encounter with Jesus Christ by the power and by the presence of the Holy Spirit? And who is the one that you can share your faith with today?
We call upon his name. We call upon his holy name. Make known his deeds among the peoples. Let the nations hear and see. Make known his deeds among the peoples. His glory and majesty.
So here's the second reason Paul says that the Messiah became a servant to Israel, so that the nations would glorify God for his mercy. So the logic of what he's saying here is Jesus' mission was first to the family of Israel so that the nations would honor God for his mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So the way he thinks about who Jesus is and the story that he fits into has to do with the mission of God to, first of all, fulfill his promises to Israel,
One specific nation.
one nation. Two, so that all of the other nations would look on or somehow participate and therefore glorify God for his mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting core to the logic of the family of God in the story of the Bible.
Okay.
There's an Israel focus,
Mm-hmm.
but that Israel focus is the means through which all of the nations
Mm-hmm.
are brought in on the party,
Yeah.
so to speak.